Dollar. Dirt and money, no soul. Had to go and get it, ain't no time to kick it. Got a stack and flip for my foes. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money long, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.
Yo, what's good, original crew, man? We're back. Hey, man, we're back on the channel. We got the Backrooms. With a new movie at for us today. You ready to get into this one, see?
I'm ready.
New movie react, man. Hey, make sure y'all check out the links in the description box.
Down below.
You already know where to go. If you want the first part, you gotta do it. Check out down below. Also, if you enjoyed today's video,
Not gonna want a thumbs up.
who be talking like that? You don't even know this. It's a famous dude. I can't do his like perfect. Yeah, perfect. But I'll tell you after. Let's go. Let's check it out. Let's see what it's about, man. Let's get it.
We open up the movie with my black brethren over here in therapy with this woman, and while they were talking, they end up doing a practice that they have been doing for a while, where this man reenacts the night where him and his wife got into the argument that caused them to get a divorce. And even though this wasn't reenactment, safe to say that this man lost his temper very quickly, throwing most of the blame onto his wife instead of taking some of it onto himself. But after the session, we move over to this man's furniture store where he is out here making an ad for it, and at the end of the ad ends up falling on the chair, talking about some. You good? Turn the camera. What's wrong with him? Yo, somebody needs to help Unc, man. Help this man, please.
Cat, you can open the store now.
We've been open.
Y'all have been open and not a singular customer, gang. But we cut over to my guy in his office and the electric guy coming over, and they go down to this room to check the electric box. But while they were checking the electric box, they end up seeing a switch down here that's never been there before, and it's angled in a very weird way, with my man switching it off and nothing happening. But after that, we cut over to nighttime and this man sleeps in the store. There's no way. But while he was trying to get the TV to work, all the lights start flickering and tweaking out. But we cut to one night where the TV stopped working again, and he goes down to the power box and switches off every single switch. And when he tries to put it back on, it just doesn't work. With him about to leave, but seeing a strange light coming from the crack of the wall, even though there's no crack here. And he goes up to the wall, tries to listen, but falls in there, getting into the back rooms. But before my man even tried to do anything else, he tries to go back, which he successfully manages to do. But this man starts tweaking out, and instead of, trying to leave, this man goes back looking like a kid that just discovered a new toy. And I'm gonna have to be honest, if this ever happened to me, I swear I would think I'm high. Cause you mean to tell me I'm out here unlocking Obito's technique, bro? I will try some unfathomable things, bro. But after walking past this odd bunch of furniture, but he starts walking around seeing all types of things like weird stop signs, dead birds on the floor, with him getting into this one area and starts hearing people's voices, or should I say a certain person's voice, and all he sees is this black figure standing in the distance, and I don't know why you ain't turning around at this point, bro. And yes, you guessed correctly, he starts walking towards that direction, just to find this weird sign speaking in a foreign language. And it's not even just speaking in one language. I heard konnichiwa, I was like, whoa. But he follows the wires of this thing and even sees a camera on the wall. And you know, at this point in my YouTube career, I have accepted that yes, these characters just love being curious and will just try to discover new things. But for it to reach the point where you are on your knees, crawling in a dark space, you honestly don't even care about your life at this point, bro. Anything that could possibly happen to you, deserved. And when he gets into this one space, there are a whole lot of stuff in here that look oddly familiar to you, don't it? They even got the bird, bro. Even a hole full of chairs. But he hears a noise coming from the entrance that he took, and he goes up there talking about some...
Anyone there?
Nigga. Why are you trying to communicate with whatever's in here? Does anything in this place seem normal to you? Just for that cardboard figure to be thrown across the room, and this man starts quickly walking towards the other door that he sees, opens it up and crawls out of it, just to get to this area where the stop sign was, which now you should know where you are. Managing to find the exit and got out of there. Whew, movie over, right?
Oh my gosh.
And he
I don't know why they got a black man playing in this movie because that is not something we.
What?
Well, I don't know.
really went back to grab a chair. You own a furniture shop. Why do you need this chair? Like, this man really went back into that place to grab this chair just to sit down in a furniture shop. But after that, this man goes over to his therapist, trying to explain to her what he saw in his own store. And obviously trying to explain the back rooms would be difficult because people will think you're tweaking or something.
Imagine describing a dog to someone who's never seen one before and then asking them to draw it. It's some things, right? You know, but there's no way to get everything right.
But that is an excellent way to describe it, I can't lie. I'ma low-key write that down. Where am I gonna use it? Hey, I don't know, man. And the fact that this man was in there so many times to the point where he could literally draw out a map of the area. Like, Unc, what do you gain?
I'm not saying I don't believe you.
She definitely doesn't believe you. The fact you gotta say, I'm not saying I don't believe you, you definitely don't believe him, bro. And I mean, I don't blame you for not believing him. I don't believe him. But he leaves telling us by the next time he comes back, he will have proof. And he goes over to these two to ask for their help in terms of getting the evidence that he needs and basically to do research. With us cutting to the footage and this man grabbing supplies, only him grabbing supplies, by the way.
I don't understand.
Okay, research for what? You gotta be more specific, dude.
You really do gotta get more specific, because what do you mean by research? We can research anything online too, you know?
That's the door.
Brother, you sound and look like a kid right now. I can't even lie to you, bro. Even though I know you're not crazy, you look crazy right now. That's the crazy part. But this man tells them to follow his lead with him walking through the wall. The only thing that's getting me about this, you didn't tell any authorities, you didn't tell any cops, any scientists, any researchers, you didn't tell anybody besides 3 people. And 2 out of the 3, you made them come with you along on this trip, man. It was bound to go wrong from the beginning, bro. But they all get through the door with this man explaining while they're walking around the rooms. With them eventually getting to uncharted area where they have to tie a rope to my guy with the camera in order to go down. And his girl is out here disagreeing, talking about some, you do not have to do this. And this man really had the nerve, the gall, the audacity to look her dead in the eyes and talk about some.
To do this? No, it's cool. I just want to see what's down there. You're not curious?
No, I'm not curious.
No,
I am
no.
not curious. No, she's not curious. We as a collective group shouldn't be curious about this. But he starts going down, eventually getting into this place just to see a whole bunch of dirty clothes, and it's stanking there. And he tries to go even further, trying to look at this room just to hear something coming at him with him running up there. Managing to get up there with him panicking, trying to get the ropes off of him.
Dude, what kind of fucking knot is this?
Yeah, let's take his cheeks at this point. Bro, it's over. And even
Y'all
with
should
this
have
man
a
trying to untie
Come
the
on.
rope, this man is just getting dragged further
Pull
and
it.
further
Pull the cord.
down. And that thing manages to get him, and all you hear is this man's screams echoing throughout the room. With the furniture starting to get pulled from behind them and them all falling down there. Even the camera fell down there, and the next thing you see is this man getting dragged into this door. And look, I know this was your man's, but what could you possibly do to save him? Like, I'm genuinely curious what you think you can do to save him. And look, I know she's
Why are you freaking out like that? See?
Yeah.
What?
save him. Like, I'm genuinely curious what you think
what
you can
she's
do to
supposed to
save
do.
him. And look, I know she's panicking, so she's not gonna think rationally. But to run after this thing? But my black brethren trying to get out of there gets into this gap, leading him to this whole new place that he does not know. And he just starts going through a whole bunch of different places trying to escape from whatever is chasing this man down. But he gets into this pool area just to hear Shorty's voice coming from somewhere, and her her talking about some please let me in, even though there are no doors. She can somehow see him, but he can't see her. And while he was trying to look for an entranceway, we just see the camera getting grabbed by this tall figure and the camera going black. But we cut over to old therapist lady going to this man's store trying to find him, eventually getting downstairs, seeing this whole board of freaking map layouts, and remembers what this man was talking about the last time she saw him, going through this damn door, and starts walking around while still in shock. And while she was walking, getting into this one... Brother!
Sit down, big fella.
My viewers are out here trying to watch the damn...
That brought back memories in it.
Video. I'm gonna need you to sit down, big fella. But she gets into this one area just seeing a whole bunch of
What's up, Frank?
paintings, I'm gonna say. Just straight scribbles and drawings of this one black figure holding up this one little dude. Like, bro, don't ask me, man. If you were to ask me for answers, I would genuinely look you dead in your eyes and ask you for the answers, bro. But she turns around and... Damn, it's been nice knowing you, shorty.
Is she about to go?
You're being too loud.
Brethren, she's literally whispering in the same decibels as you. I don't know why I'm getting pressed. This man clearly has lost his mind. Like, the fact he's still alive just tells you that, hey, this nigga is crazy now.
How long have you been here?
But before my man can even answer that question, he starts backing up because of the noise that's coming towards their direction.
It's only me.
The freak you mean it's only you? What are you talking about right now? I didn't know you were 6'8". But while this thing was walking closer and closer to them, this man grabs her by the neck and starts choking her out, causing her to pass out. And while he was doing that, this man was really talking about some I'm sorry gang. What? And by the time she wakes up, this man is out here putting plates on the table with
Wait
these...
a minute. Who in the corner?
Nigga, what the fuck is this? Is that the electrician dude?
Is it him?
But the shirt hold down. What the fuck is going on with
This
weird
man
ass
is out here putting plates on the table with these weird looking niggas in the room.
In here, he's remembered.
Her fa- Child.
Just slightly wrong.
The frick you mean slightly wrong? This man has 6 eyes and 3 noses. I don't think that's slightly rough. And I don't even want to get into this dude right here. There's so many things that just wrong about this, bro. And the crazy part, I low-key have a meme that looks exactly like this. Hold on. Gang. Look! But this man starts talking about the fact that these things in this place are just trying to remember themselves, but are obviously wrong in a way, obviously. With this man getting up and stabbing this thing in the neck.
Can you imagine how good that must feel?
No, I can't imagine how good that feels. Getting a knife put in my neck? What could possibly be good about that, man? And this man starts talking about some no fear, no thoughts, no emotions, just talking about some it's just existing. I don't think I want to just exist, man. I love having thoughts. I've never known that there are people out there that just want to be like furniture. Let me know if any of y'all watching this video would love to just be like furniture, just existing. Please let me know, man.
You can eat them.
Oh, hell
said-
no.
did he-
Get this man off my screen immediately, bro. And this man starts digging in his stomach, getting this freaking white stuff. Like, bro, oh my days, I don't want to see this. And this man goes over to the fridge, and of course, it's the shorty's head in there. Of course, he's crazy. Why did I not expect this? But while they were talking, this man talks about let's reenact that same situation with him and his ex-wife. Bro, I'm skipping past this. We're not about to go through the same exact thing. But of course, bro had to take it a step further by walking up to this lady thing and cutting off its hair from its head and puts it on the freaking lady. Oh my days, bro. And this man proceeds to get into character after doing that. There's no way. But this lady starts to lose her shit and actually telling him the truth about himself.
Wrap me and tie me up? Blame your brain. You are your fucking brain, you dipshit.
Somebody finally said it. Somebody finally told this man the truth. And because his fragile ego just couldn't handle that, this man, his 6'8" version of himself appears. And while he was trying to talk himself out of hurting the therapist lady, this thing just picks him up and proceeds to bite on his shoulder and even eating this man to the wall. And while this thing was going crazy on him, this lady decides to run up out of there. She is not trying to deal with all that. But again, this is the back rooms. Nothing in here makes sense. And she was trying to run away from this thing while this thing is still dragging this nigga's body. And she managed to get to this place that looks similar to the store, with this thing managing to find her and her trying to fight it with this thing while walking back. Lady, what are you doing, man? At this point, just run. But she managed to hit this thing's wooden leg, tries to run away, but bumps into this thing, causing an alarm to go off with all the gases in the room going off. And she tries to get to this gap that she sees just for gas to get in her face. And by the time she wakes up, this thing is right on top of her, trying to bite her, with her getting this stone and start smashing this thing right in the face, managing to stun it enough to get out of there and start going through this gap just for these people in gas suits to start spraying her. And she gets dragged over to these people right here. And the thing that really ended up confusing me about this movie is the fact that all of this just basically didn't exist. Yeah, I hope the second part of this movie will explain some of this stuff, but I'ma see y'all in the next one.
I was left confused.
Very.
Oh. Alright.
Okay.
That was that.
Alright.
Y'all spam us up. Y'all let us know y'all thoughts. But until next time, y'all know how it go, man. I do go for the name DJ No Kid. This is
Sierra in the house.
We are.
Kid is
We
here.
are.
No time to kick it, got a stack of flip for my folks. Dollar. Please tell me you can hear me. Don't turn your back and don't neglect me. Just let me know if you need me. Dollar. Let me watch out for my partners. Keep my money low, get my team strong. Let me run away from my problems.